I'm back on my mom's porch. This is probably where you're gonna see me a lot for a little bit. Sorry if there is some traffic noise. She does live right here in town. Anyway, I thought I would just kind of catch up with you guys a little bit on the mold story at our house. So we went back out there one more time to try to fix some things, put some things back. We went to Lowe's and got some drywall, a new vanity, and we went back out and we found more mold. So yeah, we finally came to the decision that we are not going to buy the house after all. So we have now started the moving out process. We haven't really gotten to any of our stuff because, well, we've been really busy, and my husband, who's a lineman, if you don't know that, he is now on storm. So, but that's fine. The owner, he's totally fine with us just kind of keeping our stuff there for a little bit. He has a lot of work to do, and it's going to take a while before he can even get people into it again. So we're keeping our chickens there, and my garden is fine. I can go back and water it and get the vegetables and stuff. He's not worried about that. But yeah, we had a really emotional decision, really emotional day the other day when we finally decided that it wasn't going to work out for us. We're definitely really sad and upset about it because we did really like that place a lot. We loved the land that it was on. It was beautiful, it was quiet, we had really good neighbors. It had a lot of the things that we wanted in a place, but the house is, you know, not exactly my dream house, so that's not too upsetting, but all of our stuff is in there, so it is a little stressful for me because I just feel like my stuff is kind of dirty and gross and stuff, but we'll get that all cleaned up, I guess, and then I'll show the process of us moving out and what we're going to do next. As of right now, we are staying with my mom, but we are hoping to get a, ooh, there is a wasp, oh my goodness, oh! So we're hoping to get a camper this week or next week, and we will be moving into that somewhat. Most of our stuff, like our furniture, will be going into a storage unit. Hopefully in the next couple of days we'll get out of my mom's house. It's very, very cramped in here, but I'm thankful for the opportunity to have somewhere to go. So that's kind of what we're thinking right now, but I definitely want to do another video and kind of show that whole process and what actually ends up happening. I think that will be really interesting to document, to have for keepsakes, and just to inform you guys. All right, so we are back at our house. Well, I guess it's not our house anymore. And we were inside just like talking and getting some stuff, and my husband saw a mouse or rat. And long story short, when we first moved into this place a couple months in, we had a rat in there that lived in there for a little while, and we ended up shooting it. My husband ended up shooting it with his pellet gun. So a little bit frustrating because our stuff is still here, and now we're dealing with another rodent. And so now I'm like, we got to get our stuff out because I'm not dealing with that again. It's disgusting. Yeah, bub. Got your stuff? Awesome. Anyway, so we're getting a few more things since we're here, and I guess we're gonna leave that rodent in the house again. Hopefully it won't destroy anything. I feel like it did chew on one of my t-shirts, but I guess it's not the biggest loss in the world. Anyway, so the mold story continues. Also, if you see me in a couple different outfits in this video, it's because it will be filmed over the course of a week or two, no doubt, so it will not, I won't be wearing the same thing.
They're too heavy for you.
camper. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited and so nervous. Like, what on earth have we done? So I just wanted to go over a little bit about this camper and the decision, like what all went into us deciding to buy this one. So I'll just like go inside because it's very bright out here. All right. So it's a little bit messy in here. We are still trying to get everything organized, and that will be a whole separate video. So we looked at a lot of campers, and this is definitely not the one that we would have chosen if, you know, everything was just unlimited. But our decision came down to us really wanting to save money. This is why we are choosing to live in a camper. So we found this one. It was actually a really good deal. So in order to get a little bit bigger of a camper, we were going to have to upgrade our truck, get another car payment, and then the camper would be more expensive as well. So we decided on this one. It had everything that we needed, wanted. It's just not like a luxury camper, and it is very nice. So I definitely feel like we compromised a little bit, but it was also like our decision. We wanted to save money. We didn't want to have to upgrade the truck at this point. Not saying that won't happen in the future, but yeah, so that's kind of the story on this camper. We really wanted a bunk room for the kids. I did not want to have to take all the kids' stuff away or not let them have their stuff. I felt like that was just kind of cruel, and we don't really know how long we're going to be in this camper. So I wanted them to have their toys, their stuff, and they do. They have room for all of that in their room in the back. It's a little bit tight, like on storage, but it's a camper. You're gonna run into that with any camper, I believe. So anyway, this is our home for the next, I don't know, while, months, years, who knows? So we're out of the house, and we have like 4 days to get out of this place. And so I am just like, right now I'm gathering up all of the things that need to be washed at my mom's house. Tomorrow we are actually bringing our camper home, so we will get moved into that. And so I need like bedding and pillows because we will finally be sleeping in an actual bed again instead of an air mattress. I'm so excited. Anyway, so now I need to get everything packed up, and half of us are sick. Like, I think my husband still has a fever. He was sick all last night, so it's gonna be a little bit of an interesting ride. But anyway, we are here. We are surviving. I literally mean surviving, because we are just functioning on not a lot of sleep, not feeling great, stress, all the wonderful things that make a healthy human being. Anyway, so I have a trash bag here full of laundry, and I'll probably have like 4 more. So anyway, I am keeping her in the bedrooms because those are the cleanest rooms in the house, at least the kids' bedrooms. I don't really want her in the kitchen, living room, stuff like that, because everything's kind of torn apart still. All right, so we went and we got lunch. We had some phone calls to make, or my husband did, and now I am back in the house trying to pack things up for what we are actually going to use at the camper. And not only am I taking things out of a moldy home, so everything is already disgusting and needs to be washed, but because the floor was opened up in the laundry room, I now have to clean everything from a mouse being here as well. So all of my drawers,
are disgusting and have been destroyed. So now everything I pack also has to be washed. The camper only has a sink, so I do not have a dishwasher. I think I'm going to take things into our church and run it through the commercial dishwasher. But yeah, so I feel like I'm just dealing with one thing on top of the other. It's a lot of work and very stressful, and I feel very weary from it all, but I know that it will get better. So if you are still following along on this awful journey, bless your heart. Hopefully some content will get better from here on out. All right, so I've already taken some stuff out of the drawers, but you can tell like where a mouse has been in here, and then in this one as well. And so trash, and then this is stuff that I'm not actually going to keep with us because I think I could do without those. And then these are definitely things I'm taking with us, and of course all of this is subject to change depending on what I feel like we use and don't use in the camper. So I know this process will change as we go, and I'll keep that filmed and as well. So these things are trash. Mouse got into all that. This high chair has been around for a little while. It's super cheap and don't really even like it. Don't have room for it in the camper. So the vacuum has been used in a moldy home for a year now. It was a good vacuum, but I'm just going to retire it. Spices. This is my son's room. Pretty much everything is packed up. All the stuff on the bed is going to the storage unit. And this is what's left of his toys. We're taking them to the camper. Pretty much all his toys and stuff are going to the camper, except for a few things right now. I want to organize and see what kind of space we have first before I take everything over there. So this is his stuff. So if you guys can hear that, it's our cat in the back. We were out at our house. I had to go take care of the chickens, and my son snagged our cat, put him in the car with his food, and yes, so now we are headed to my mom's house with the cat. She does not know that. She's probably not going to be very happy, and yeah, we've already had to make 2 stops because my son cannot hang on to him, and my car is very messy now, and I'm pretty sure my son has a mouthful of hair. Rather annoying, but yeah, so that is all that ruckus back. I grabbed 2 of my plants because my plants are slowly starting to die because I'm not there to water them, and this is falling. I apologize. So I've already lost a couple plants. I just decided to give up on them. I don't have a place for them, and it's just not working. So anyway, I have a couple plants that I'm going to try to keep alive for the next couple years and see if I have any plants left for a new home, whenever that may be. Anyway, I will probably try to keep a few in our camper, but with space being very minimal there, I'm probably not going to have very many. If I do, they're not going to be very big, or they're going to be like hanging or something. So anyway, that's just a little update. I know this video is probably going to be just completely all over the place and not very well composed maybe, but anyway, that's just part of my story. If you're following along, I'm sure it'll be interesting enough. So anyway, welcome to another video. So I am just headed back out to the house. My husband is actually following me in the truck, and we're going back for our second load of stuff. Sorry, my eyes are so watery right now. Every time we go back into the house, my eyes get so irritated, and yeah, I don't know, maybe just thinking about it is making them kind of watery right now. Anyway, so we took a load of stuff to our storage unit, and we took a load of stuff to the camper, and now we are headed back. Hopefully we can get quite a bit more done this evening. My mom has the kids, so I don't know how long I will be able to be gone this time. She kept them all morning this morning. Surprisingly, Aspen, my daughter, did really well, but we're gonna see how well she does for the next hour or two. Fingers crossed that I can get quite a lot done because we still have a lot to do, but we have to keep stopping. Obviously, have to take care of the kids. We have to eat. Funny enough, although it's not funny at all, we have all been kind of sick with COVID, and we've had to kind of work through it because we do not have any time left to waste. And I say waste lightly because we haven't wasted time. We had about 2 to 3 weeks to get out of this house, and my husband went on storm during that week, so he was gone for 7 days actually. And then we were sick, or my husband was sick more than me. And then we've been working on this. We've also had to get a camper in that time frame, so it's been a little difficult. We've definitely been stressed, tired, but we are getting close with the house. I say that we are probably halfway done. Anyway, so I definitely will have to insert some clips because it's just a mess. I'm definitely not filming as much as I would like to. That's because I'm trying to do it as quickly as possible because I don't really like being in the house any more than I have to. It definitely bothers us. We can tell it almost as soon as we go in there, our eyes start getting bothered. So we're doing it as quickly as we can. I'm filming a little bit here and there, but I'm not doing as much as I would like because of that. So hopefully you will understand. So this whole pile is stuff that is going to Goodwill. Crazy. It's definitely looking bare. So much stuff here. I pretty much have let all of my plants go or die. I may see if somebody wants this one because it's still good, functional. But yeah, pretty much all my plants I just kind of let go because I don't know what to do with them, and we were so busy I just didn't even think about trying to find them a new home. This one actually has some new little buds on it. I guess I could see if somebody wanted this. It's a fiddle leaf fig. Anyway, those are so finicky to try to move and whatnot. Okay. So this is my wedding bouquet. I've carried it around for, I don't know, 3 years now. So I'm gonna open it, and I'm trying to make the decision is, should I continue to keep this or not? I should have had something done with it right after we got married. Because now, all right, so this is what it looks like. Yeah, I don't think I can part with it. So I will put it back into the box. These are the cups we used when we announced that we were getting married. This was our cake topper. I'm not sure if that's backwards or not. I think it is. Maybe that's better. Anyway, cake topper, I say that, but we actually had donuts instead. So, yep, I think I'm gonna keep it. Still beautiful, and I would love to do something with it if I ever can find something to do with a very dry and brittle bouquet, and if I ever have a home again and time to do it. So I'll just tape that back up and store it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's been kind of an up and down all over the place. I don't know how it's going to be when I end up editing it, but I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment on something, give me any advice you have on mold detoxing or mold health or anything like that. I'd love to hear your input, your experiences. I know a lot of people seem to be going through this, or maybe it's just kind of a hot take right now. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will see you again next time.
Bye.